Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, also known as Vlogmas Day 15, I decided that I'd do a holiday baking video because the Christmas season is right around the corner, and also I know around this time of the year there are a lot of Christmas parties going on and a lot of Christmas parties that are happening, and I thought I'd make this video to help you guys out and show you some really simple and easy recipes that you can make for cookies that you can bring to like a Christmas party, or you can even just make at home with your friends and family. This recipe is super easy, as I said before. I will have it linked down below so you guys can follow along with me, but without further ado, let's just get into it. Okay, so the first step for the recipe, it said to mix your flour, baking powder, and salt together, and that's what I did. It said to whisk it together, but like you can use a fork and it does the exact same thing. So I've already mixed this together. It's in here. This is what it looks like. Oops. Well, don't spill yours on the ground. But we're going to set that aside, and then in another bowl, we're going to whisk together our butter, and we're going to whisk together our sugar until they are nice and fluffy. Well, I'm not using butter, I'm using canola oil, and I'm pretty sure it'll do the exact same thing. So yeah, but if you have butter, I highly recommend that you use butter. So I'm going to pour my butter in. Oh my. I'm going to pour my butter in, and then I'm going to pour my sugar in. And then we're going to take our hand beater, you're going to plug this in, and then you're going to whisk it until it is nice and fluffy. Okay, so after you're done mixing together your butter and your sugar, you're going to add in your extracts, and then you're also going to add in your egg. You're going to pop that. And then you're going to whisk it together. What? And then you're going to mix those ingredients together, and then after you're going to take your flour and you're going to slowly incorporate it into your mixture, your wet mixture. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to add maybe about half of the flour into your wet mixture. It doesn't need to be exact or anything like that. You can just eyeball it and then put it in, mix it, and then add the other half and then mix it all together at the end. And then I'll tell you guys what to do after that. Okay, so after you're done mixing together your dough, you should have a dough that looks like this. Keep in mind, I ended up tripling the recipe because I wanted to make more cookies than, I wanted to make more cookies and there wasn't enough dough. So after tripling my recipe, I had a dough that was about this big, a dough ball that is this big. So now you're going to put it to the side. You're going to put it out here on your counter. Make sure it's nice and clean. You've cleaned it. And you're just going to put a little bit of flour on your counter, just like this. Just lightly dust it, because the more flour you use, the tougher your cookies are going to get, and that's not what you want. We want to have a nice soft cookie. And then we're going to take our dough and then we're going to roll it out, and then using our Christmas tree cookie cutter, we're going to cut out the Christmas tree shapes. You can use whatever shapes you like. You don't even have to, well, you don't even have to make this these cookies Christmas themed if you don't want to, but I am, because this is a Christmas video. You can use a snowman, you can use a snowflake, you can use whatever your heart desires, and you're just going to roll out your dough, and then you're going to cut out your cookies, and then you're going to put them in a pan, and then you're going to bake them in the oven at 355 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. Also, if you haven't turned your stove on now is probably a good time, so you can turn your stove on and it can start heating while you're cutting out your cookies. Okay, so after you are done baking your cookies, I placed mine in the fridge to cool down because I had other stuff that I had to do while I was waiting for the cookies to cool down and while I was waiting for the cookies to bake. And my cookies took a total of about 15 to 17 minutes in the stove. Everyone's stove is different, so make sure after your cookies have hit that 12-minute mark, if they're still not ready, keep an eye on them and keep them in for at least 5 minutes and keep checking on them continuously, because you don't want your cookies to be too hard and you don't want them to be very crunchy, because that's definitely not what we're going for. And then after that, I made some buttercream. I will have the recipe linked down below to where I followed the recipe to make my buttercream. I really like that recipe because it makes my buttercream very smooth, very light, and very, very, very fluffy. But now I'm going to be quickly showing you guys how I'm going to be decorating these cookies. The decoration process is so simple, and honestly I don't know how anyone could mess this up, and if you do, then that's not good. So first of all, these are what the cookies turned out to look like. They look like this. They're just really cute little Christmas trees, and we're going to be decorating our cookies right now. So I have some green buttercream in here. Again, this is just regular buttercream, and the only difference is I just dyed it light green. I just personally didn't really want a really dark green, so I just kept it nice and light. And then in here I have some crushed candy. I have some of these, I don't really know like specifically what type of candies they are. I just had some hard candy laying around in my house, and I decided that I'd just break it up into some small pieces and I'd use it to decorate my cookies. You can honestly use this if you don't have candy canes, but if you really want to, you can go out and get yourself some candy canes, crush them at home, and then use them to top the top of your cookies. But we have these green ones, and then there's also like one blue candy cane that I found in my cupboard, so I decided to crush that in. And then I have these red ones that look like this. And the amount I was crushing these reminded me so much of Fizzle Rocks. If you know what I'm talking about, then. But anyways, we're gonna start decorating these cookies. So this is what one of the cookies looks like, and I'm going to be showing you guys how we're going to be decorating them. And as I said before, we're going to be using these colored candies that I've crushed up. These ones actually remind me of Fizzle Rocks from Riverdale, so anyways, let's just get back to what we're doing. So pretty much with your piping bag, okay, you're going to fill your piping bag up with icing. You can honestly use whatever tip you want, but I feel like if you use this star tip, it adds a nice, you know, a little pizzazz, a little pop to your cookie. So you're going to start from the top of the cookie, and you're just going to work your way down like this, following all the nice curves, all the corners. And then you're just going to go like that. And then you're going to take some of your crushed candies. Try to get it as small as possible, because nobody wants a piece of crushed candy on their cookie that's that big, because it's going to be really hard to bite into, and it won't be as satisfying. Versus when you have like crumbs like these, they can just like, you know, easy just. And that's your cookie. Okay, so that is it for this week's vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And these cookies were very easy to make. Again, these are a perfect option and a perfect idea of a type of cookies that you can make, especially if you're running late for a Christmas party, or if you do want to make cookies for a Christmas party but you don't want to spend that much money and you're feeling a little lazy, because I mean, we all can feel a little lazy at times. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you found it entertaining. I really hope you learned something from this video. But I will see you guys again with another video. Thank you so much. Bye.